Welcome, my friends. Welcome. Welcome to the Season 2 preseason live stream, baby. We're a go for Season 2. I'm excited to get this thing going, man. I'm excited. Spidey. Yes, Spidey. Spidey. I'm down for that. You get Batman, I get Ozzy back. Trade is a done deal, my friend. Trade is a done deal. All right. So, how are we going to do this stream? I'm trying to think of how I want to do the order of things. I was a little bit late getting on today. I was kind of in Tomo. Yeah, I was in Tomo's stream. Lost track of time. We do have some new rules to go over today. Of course, we're going to pick. We have 4 people that are already locked in to join for this upcoming season. So we need 6 more people that we're going to choose to control teams. We only have 1 that is a member that's joining, and it is a Ballon d'Or Club member, so they do get the superstar transfer as well. We'll get to all that in a moment. I'm just trying to think of everything that we need to do today. For the people that get teams today, and those of you that are here, we can go through your teams that you have and what those teams are looking like at the start of season number 2. I'm actually a little bit into the transfer window already because I had to bring back players that left on free transfers, so I had to kind of go into the transfer window a little bit. But you can see what your teams are looking like as of right now, and I think that's kind of it. So I think we'll give it a minute. We'll give it a couple minutes before we actually start choosing new people and getting the team set up. Well, actually, we can get teams set up right now because I see Alex French is here. You were kind of you missed out on a team in season 1, but I guaranteed you a spot in season 2. So Alex, wait, is Alex Hintz? Is Alex Hintz here? Because he is the member. Oh yeah, Alex French, that's right. You want the Fighting Wandos. I don't think you're going to get any fight out of anyone else for that team. So Fighting Wandos are yours. So Alex has San Jose. Alex Hintz is taking over LAFC, and he will have a superstar transfer. He hasn't fully said who he wants as the superstar, though he has kind of thrown a name out there. Could be interesting, that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to divulge any information here about what big name is going to be joining LAFC for season number 2, but it could be really, really crazy. Let's make the Fighting Wandos competitive again. It's not even like let's win a title. No, like let's just not make them shit. Okay, let's get them off the bottom of the league. Maybe, win more than 1 game. That would be a definite positive turn for them. All right, so let me just I'll put up this Word document that I have. I'll just put it on screen. Seems like the best way to do things. I did put this one backwards though, so hold on 1 second. All right, so we have okay. Give me 1 sec. Where'd I put the computer one? Aha! It worked! Damn! I could probably zoom in on this a little bit though, yeah? It's already kind of zoomed in, but not really. Don't know what the hell I just clicked on. Don't think I can actually make it any bigger. There we go. I guess that's a little bit better, yeah? Why can't I get this damn thing to move? The hell? There we go. Okay. That's as good as I think it's going to get for now. Oh, wait. Oh, we can make it bigger. Oh, we can make it bigger. Okay. There's what we have right now for the teams, the list of teams. There we go. Now you guys can kind of see what I'm looking at. So I need ZRC and Colin. I think Colin did. Yeah, I think Colin did say he wanted Dallas, but I can't remember. LA lads. My guy. I see you around a lot. You've got the LA Galaxy. LA lads, you've got the LA Galaxy. ZRC wants Montreal. Thank God I found him in the chat. Montreal. So I just need Colin. Let's see. Kevin Lee. See you around here a lot. I'm going to give you a team as well, my friend. Let me know what team you want. We have... You're a New York guy, right, Kevin? New York Red Bulls is already taken, but NYCFC, I don't know which one you're a fan of. Oh, you want FC Cincinnati? I did not expect the two bottom teams in the league to end up being teams... I cannot spell that. God, that. It's two. Okay. FC Cincinnati. Kevin, you got FC Cincinnati. But the two bottom teams in the league ended up being teams that people wanted. Hey, I admire a good reclamation project. Alex French, you have got the mother of all reclamation projects, my friend. Maybe the worst season I've ever seen in an MLS career, and I've done quite a few. One win. And they were this close to going winless, San Jose. Last game of the season, they beat RSL. Craziness. Craziness. How does no one have Atlanta? No one wanted Atlanta. Out of the first group of people, no one wanted Atlanta. No one was an Atlanta fan. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as soon as I need Colin. I need to know what... Colin! Wait, are you... Wait, Colin Revs fan. Is that Colin? No, Colin Whitehead's someone else. I think there's too many damn Collins. Just like looking at names that I see around a lot. Michael, bro, you can't have another team. You're already in the Hall of Champions with Philadelphia. I figured you were joking. Should I join the Ballon d'Or Club? Like I said, not necessary, especially for you guys that already have teams, but if you want the big transfer, it's up to you. Actually, there's a lot of people that want Atlanta. Colin Revs fan. Feels weird not giving you the Revs, but I do see you around a lot, so I'm gonna pop you in here, my dude. Where'd you go? There you go. Toronto. All right, you want Toronto? I'll give you Toronto, Colin. There's two people that really, really want Atlanta, although I don't see them around here a lot, so. Yeah, K-A-K, I can't say that damn name. Chaotic and Lorenzo. I see you guys both want Atlanta. But I'm going through the list like, for people that I see in here a lot that I know are going to be, pretty active and stuff. So, wait, Ellis, you don't have a team? Ellis. Yeah, let me get you, Ellis. See, Ellis, I see you in here a lot. So I know you're going to be active and give me the names, participate. Like I need people to participate. Burn. There we go. You want Houston. Okay, so how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 2 more spots. Ken, I used to see you around a lot. Not so much anymore, but I do know that you probably would get, give me the transfers and stuff. Ellis did not leave Houston. Well, he tried to. They tried to sell him on, but I brought him back. So you still have Albert Ellis. They want NYCFC because it would be too easy. NYCFC was not a playoff team last year. Not as easy as you would think. With everyone else already a season in, I mean, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 teams being controlled last season in the East. You're kind of behind a little bit already. NYCFC is not as easy as you would think. And you don't play at rinky-dink little Yankee Stadium either. I gave you a proper stadium, so. Well, I gave whoever takes over NYCFC. They actually have a proper stadium. Okay. Ken, what team would you like? I'm just going to put you as Ken. That's how I've always known you as Ken, so let me know, Ken. Atlanta. You want Atlanta? Oh, God, I right-clicked on the chat. Ken doesn't have Twitter. Ken, you're gonna need Twitter. You're gonna need Twitter because... Oh, yeah, I didn't put the MLS Twitter. I don't think that's in the description. But... Let me pop it in there real quick. Can I pop it in there real quick? I don't remember how to do it. Where the hell is it? That's just the title, right? Is that the description? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, the MLS Twitter is in there. It is in the description. Okay, I didn't mess that up. I thought I messed it up. I didn't mess it up. We're good. All right, Ken. I'll pencil you in for Atlanta United for this season. But you are going to need Twitter because that's how I do all the transfers and stuff. So, what are the rules for buying players and analysts? We'll go over all the rules again. We'll go over the rules after we figure out all the teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need one more team. Junior, the Cheeseburger Squad, A, doesn't get you a team. And B, you're not getting a team. The hell's going? What the? Oh, I didn't know I had the allocation order down there. Oh God, I clicked in the footer. Oh, I didn't know I had the allocate. That's from season. Don't worry about it. That's from season 1. We don't need to talk about season 1. I don't know what team Colin wants. I'm gonna put him in as Dallas. I hope he wants Dallas. I hope he does. Let me see if I have him on Twitter already. I do have a few people on Twitter. I don't think I do. No, I have ZRC. Let me put him into the actual thing now. Okay, everyone else, I don't think those guys are ones that I've chosen so far. Okay. I mean, I appreciate it, Junior, but I said, you're not getting a team again. Okay, I need one more. I still want to be a member. Just take my money. Okay, bro. Let me see who I have. Holy shit, Kevin Lee! Kevin Lee just pops into the chat with the freaking Ballon d'Or Club. Kevin pops in like, I will... Oh, wait. What? I will take a superstar transfer. Thank you, please. Okay. I still don't have the kinks worked out on this stupid freaking thing. I wish it... Now it works perfectly. Whatever, man. Whatever. I don't have the computer one. I don't have that thing hotkeyed. Okay. Okay, well, Kevin Lee, if you weren't going to have a team before, you definitely would have one now. Let me figure out who we have as far as Western Conference and Eastern Conference, because I feel like we went a bit heavy on the West. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we didn't go heavy on the West, because we went heavy on the East in Season 1, so I could probably use one more team in the West. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with... Hold on one second. Uno momento, por favor. Haven't I seen... Chalitha? I did see you message me on Twitter. So, and someone else just followed the MLS career. I'm assuming that's Colin Rev's fan. I'm hoping it is. You know, if you did get a team, just message the MLS career Twitter account and tell me who you are and what team that you're controlling, so that because sometimes your names don't match up with YouTube and Twitter and it's confusing. So, how can I use emojis? You just click on the emoji thing and then pop them in there. You've got... Bam. Those are your emojis. The piss missile seems to be a fan favorite. Now everyone wants RSL. You know what? Okay. This is what we're going to do. What teams are freaking left? We've got, okay, RSL is left. Oh my lord. RSL, what the hell teams? NYCFC. Who else? You know what? I'm going to do it a different way. I'm going to put them up here where they actually go. NYCFC. Who else is left here? Do I need to bring up the, let's just, since I have it right here, we might as well. Holy crap, I freaking zoomed like a mofo. That's okay. We'll go to this. Vancouver, RSL. Is that it? In the West? Vancouver and RSL. It would be Vancouver and RSL, wouldn't it? Okay, Vancouver and RSL. In the East, it's Chicago and NYCFC. Okay, that's actually it. Holy shit, there's only those teams left. Chicago, RSL, and Vancouver. I can't even spell them right. They're so irrelevant, I can't spell them right. Sorry, I don't like Vancouver. Seattle fan, you know, I don't like Vancouver. Not as much as I hate Portland, but I don't like Vancouver either. Okay, so Chalitha? K.A. Chaotic. So we're at 20 teams now. Wait, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I'm at 9. We had 10 in season 1, and we have 9 for season 2. Wait, are we at the limit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We should be at the limit. Did I miss something? I feel like I'm missing something here. Did I mess something up? There's 24 teams. How many? Okay, so there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, no. I minimized that. Don't minimize the game. It freaks out the PC. Never minimize the game. Am I missing something? So, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm missing a Western Conference. I'm missing Seattle. I forgot about Seattle. My bad. You see how confusing this all can be. I'm trying to do this all just on my own, and my brain gets going in a million different directions. Seattle would be the team that we're missing. I knew that. I knew that. Okay, so yeah, that would be. I think I say screw it. Let's just fill it all. Let's just fill the whole damn thing. You really forget your team. My team's not. Do you see my team listed here? Oh, you can't see anything listed there, can you? Do you see my team listed here? That's why I was counting up all the teams that were in the list and I didn't see my team. I forgot about my team. Jeez. But anyway, I say yeah, let's just fill them all. Screw it, let's just go balls deep. That was a weird. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. I'm losing it. I'm losing it already. I'm out of coffee. I'm losing my mind. Okay. So, Cholita, K.A. Chaotic. You two, I'm going to give you two a team, but you both want RSL, so unless, can I get a team if I join the Cheeseburger Squad? No, the Cheeseburger Squad only gets you a spot in the subscriber career mode, which is coming, by the way. Hopefully, well, whenever I finish the Rangers career, which I'm on the live stream later today, by the way, the Rangers career will be coming. After that, we're going to do the subscriber career. The Cheeseburger Squad gets you a spot in the subscriber career, not this one. This one you have to be Golden Boot or Ballon d'Or. Because this one is a lot more work, and there's fewer spots available in this. Okay, so I don't know how to say your name. I'm going to say Cholita. That's what I'm going with. Cholita and Chaotic. What team is the subscriber career? The subscriber career, okay. Sneak preview for you guys. I'm going to look at just creating a brand new club for the subscriber career. I was going to go with another team like we did QPR last year. But I feel like with the tools available on PC, I could create my own team. So I think we're just going to do that. We're going to create our own team, create our own kits and all that stuff. And we're going to go from there. What league we're going to play in? I don't know. Haven't decided that one yet. But okay, Lauren Patel. That snatched one of the last spots available. Use SC Monza. Nah. Okay, Chaotic, you're gonna be RSL. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I can spell it. Shut up. So Cholitha, I need another team for you. I need Twitter for transfers. Did I copy and paste? Nope, that just says Ellis Burnham for Houston. Cheeseburger Squad United. What league? I haven't decided what league we're going to play in. I don't know for that one. You want NYCFC? Okay. I don't know why that's irony, but I'm assuming I'm assuming it's some reason. Holy crap! Every day in VA is gonna have. Oh, I need to make two star for you. Spidey has 2 star. Oh my god, the Ballon d'Or club is just went freaking nuts. Did Kevin, did you go in the Ballon d'Or club? Hold on, let me see. Every day in VA, Golden Boot. I'm pretty sure you did, right? I knew I should have kept that window open. So I have Chicago and Vancouver left. I don't really want to leave those 2 teams just out there dying. Although Chicago, one could say, is sort of dying anyway. So, realism. But, oh, Lauren wants Vancouver. Okay, gotcha. Lauren Patel with Vancouver. Okay, got you. Chicago is last. Hey, man, do you see MLS? Do you see Chicago FC Chicago or Chicago FC? I did a career mode with this team and I still can't remember. That's how freaking irrelevant Chicago is. I can't even remember the freaking club's actual name, and I did a damn career mode with them. Step your game up, Chicago. That should have been an indicator right there. I should have never done a career mode with Chicago. Chicago. Oh, Chicago Fire. I forgot. I'm done. I forgot they were called Chicago Fire. No. I fully forgot they were called Chicago Fire. I did a career mode with that team and I forgot what they were actually called. No. Oh, no. Now I actually feel bad. Oh, man. That's rough. Somebody please take Chicago. Somebody who wants Chicago. I'll feel bad for him now. We got to give somebody Chicago. Somebody bring Chicago to prominence, I beg. Oh, man. Well, we... Chicago. I actually feel so bad. Oh, let's just say Chicago wasn't my favorite career mode that I've ever done. It was probably had the least, like, I don't want to say views because that just sounds wrong. It had the least amount of support behind it as a career mode series. At least for my MLS careers, Chicago was the deadest career I've ever done. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Chicago. Hold on, wait. I got issuing up. Chicago. The city of Chicago. Chicago Fire. And all Chicago Fire players and former players. Mostly I say that because I don't want to piss Schweinsteiger off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the amount of disrespect that you've just witnessed. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry that you're Chicago. I'm sorry. I apologize. I sincerely, I'm sorry. I really am. I actually do feel bad. Oh no, Chicago. Damn. Oh god. LAFC was the best because of Giles Barnes. Fucking Giles Barnes. Giles Barnes. Freaking Giles Barnes. Hashtag blame Giles Barnes. It's coming back. What's your favorite career? Just MLS. My favorite just plain MLS career that I've done. I'd say it's between Orlando and Minnesota. I'd say I think Orlando. I think Orlando was maybe my favorite, just by a hair. I loved the Minnesota series, though. I really did. The original Seattle. See, I've done so many Seattle series that it's hard to pick one of those. They all kind of mesh together. But I would say, of the Seattle series, where I didn't take them overseas, the MLS Challenge was actually pretty fun. When I took some MLS teams and some Mexican teams, and I put them in the championship in England, that team that I had by the end of that was nutty. We had Neymar in that team, and for the last season, when we were going for the Champions League, we brought in Neymar. That was a crazy team. Neymar in the Rave Green was a mad sight, okay? But, yeah, that was a fun one. But of all the ones where I was actually in MLS, after the Minnesota series, we transitioned it into a live stream, which I promptly deleted the save on accident. So I had to redo the whole thing before I could continue it. But then we went from Minnesota, we moved to Seattle, and that team was a lot of fun to use. I can't remember that name of that winger that I had, but he was so good. It was like I can't remember. I was gonna say Khalifa, but it wasn't Khalifa. It was something like that. And we had that Japanese dude, the soccer samurai, who I don't remember his name either because he was a CPU created player, but Kurosawa! Dude, Reese! The memory on Reese! Holy crap. Yeah, Kurosawa. If that was his name. Sounds right. Maybe because it's a Japanese name. I don't know. It sounds right, though. Are you going to bring back the Galactico career mode? Karabia. Yeah, Karabia or Karaba or something. Yeah, that's the dude. I like that winger. He was good. Why do you hate Bendik? Go watch the Orlando series and you'll know why. I'm not going to make you go watch the Orlando series, but basically, Bendik was at Orlando originally, and he sucks. He just pissed me off. Absolutely horrific. Episode 1 for this season will be... I'm probably going to start recording it. I want to give it a couple of days for you guys that are just getting teams to put together a transfer list. So I'll probably start recording it today, Saturday. I'll start working on it Tuesday, Wednesday. So hopefully it'll be out by like Thursday. Because these transfers take a long time to do. Just for every team in the league, and we're going to get to the transfer rules and all that in just a second. But to do 23 teams for transfers is time consuming. So, yeah. All right. But the real question is, Clement, you want Chicago? I'll just say, who wants Chicago? Clement? Fuck it. I'm giving it to you. I have never seen you around here, so welcome to the party. The way I see it, so that's every team that's everyone that's gonna have a team for this season. If it turns out when the transfer window rolls around, if people aren't sending in transfer lists or short lists for me to get their players in, if they're not active, they're not participating, they're just gonna be fired from that team. We'll open that team up and someone else can take them over next season. So that is everyone. I realize now that this is ass backwards. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Let's see if I can actually spell Vancouver right this time. Hey! Got it. All right. Do we have to message you on Twitter or... Yeah, so, okay. So, now that we have the teams, let's go over how the transfers are going to work and the new rules. They're kind of rules for season 2, because we have so many people joining. Hold on, I have something for this already as well. Okay. Oh, okay, wait, let me get... Okay, that's good enough. So, we're going to limit the number of transfers we're going to do per window. For a couple of reasons. A, there's 23 people I have to do transfers for, and it's going to be very, very time consuming. So I have to kind of limit what we're doing here. And two, it's MLS. And even though we're going to have superstar transfers, which are going to make some teams slightly good, they don't have a lot of depth in MLS. You basically need a starting 11 and then a bench. Past that, you don't need to bring in transfers for your reserves. Not really. Show the allocation order. Oh yeah, I will do that in a second. I will do that if I have it. I don't think I have it, but I'll post that. I'll post the allocation order on the Twitter after the stream. So yeah, so you don't need, like, once you have a full, like, starting 11 that you're happy with, there's not a lot of moves to make after that. So you don't need a lot of transfers per season. So if I open it up and give you unlimited transfers, you can build an entire team in one transfer window, then we have nothing to do for the rest of the series. So we're going to stick with 2 non-designated player signings per transfer window. Usually in January, you'll use both of those signings. In the summer, probably one. A lot of people didn't sign anyone in season 1 in the summer because their teams are already pretty stacked. It really is just going to come down to, like, where do you need a little bit more depth? For me, in season 1, I needed to bring in a midfielder. And I brought in Redenton, which kind of saved our asses for season 1 because we were in a downward spiral. So a signing like that, even though I know you guys won't really see your teams play other than when they play me, so it's kind of harder to make those kind of calls about where you might need an extra depth player, but just something, those kinds of signings are what we're going to be looking for in the summer transfer window. Something that can kind of bring it all together for your team for that season, not someone that's going to be like, oh, we need a new starting left winger, because that doesn't usually happen in the summer. I say that, and I know the Sounders have usually do stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. Just that's kind of what the expectations are. And you can sign 1 designated player per window. So you can sign 1 designated player if you have an open DP spot in January. You can sign 1 in the summer transfer window as well if you have another open designated player spot. That's the rule. Oh no, I have the rule right here. This is kind of the big change for season 2. If a designated player has been at his team for 3 years and is at least 30 years old, and they will be eligible for the buy down clause and will no longer be a designated player. So I think I mentioned that on Twitter in the summer transfer window last season, but just to go over that, let's take a look. Do I have? Okay, I do have the. Oh God! Oh no! We are in trouble. Let's just try to make this as clean as possible. It sort of is. You can't really see Columbus's players. Damn it. I zoomed it in too far. Well, anyway. So, this was a necessity. Now it's not, because everyone's a controlled team. But there are a few players on here, and I'll have to go back and look at them all again, that are going to be bought down and will no longer be designated players. Actually, Nico, I know for my team, Nico, and I didn't realize Rui Diaz was going to fall under this category, but both of my DPs are no longer going to be DPs. And I swear down, I didn't make this rule just for myself. I wanted to make this rule so we could continue to get quality players into the league, so we could change up designated players a little bit more often rather than having to sell some and then bring some in. And I also didn't want to see players that were really good leave your teams just because you wanted new designated players. Like, I want to keep Nico and Raul Rui Diaz, but as a designated player, Rui Diaz probably could still take up one of those spots, but Nico probably not. So if I had to, I would have to sell Nico. I'd rather keep him and bring in someone else to replace him. So that's kind of what this rule is going to do. So I will have a designated player spot that I can use in this upcoming transfer window. Well, first of all, I'm selling João Paulo. I'll tell you that right now. He didn't play the entire second half of the season. So even though I will have a DP spot available, I'm still selling João Paulo and replacing him first. Other players that would be eligible for this, I know that I think Blanco is available, is one of those players. Oh, I know Carlos Vela is one of those players as well. Carlos Vela will be, he's over 30, he's been there for 3 years now in this career mode. So he will be eligible, but I'll have to take a look at the rest of them. I hadn't anticipated filling out the entire league. So, yeah, I'll take a look and see who else qualifies for that. Basically, we're just looking at people that have been there since 2018. And then seeing if they're over 30. So, I'll have a look at that, and I'll post that list as well. I'll probably post this entire list so you know who has what designated player and if you have a designated player spot available. I've missed a lot in the chat because I was going over a lot of shit, and I didn't want to lose my train of thought. So, can you take release clauses off players? Because I want to keep Pavone. I can't take release clauses off, but if a player leaves, I just bring them back. So, you won't lose anyone. You won't lose any, especially not any big players like that. Is LA? Pavone's a designated player. You absolutely will not lose a designated player. That won't happen. I am kind of thinking about, I'm going to start not bringing every player back. Like, if you're stacked at a position, say you have, like, 6 center backs, all right around 70 rated. If one of them leaves, I'm not going to stop them. Like, there's no way for them to get into the team. Like, you have a logjam in a position, they're just going to be gone. I'll try not to let your big, your solid starters, the players that you want, I'll try not to let them leave, but like backup players that aren't getting playing time, they'll probably be gone. Or I'll allow them to move on if they do get bought. You have a DP spot open. So yeah, so let's we can go over the new teams. Atlanta does not have one. Chicago, how does Chicago have 3 designated players and they're that trash? Chicago does not have one. Cincinnati does not have one. Locadia is a problem. I did not like playing against him. Dallas does not. Houston has one. Miami's not in the game, so don't worry about that. LAFC will have one. Carlos Vela will not be a designated player next season, or this season. Montreal has one. Nashville's not in the game, so don't worry about him. NYCFC does not have one. Although, I'm pretty sure, I know Morales is over 30, so you probably will have one. And he's been there for a while. Medina, I don't remember how old he is, but I'm pretty sure Maxi Morales is over 30, so you'll probably have one at NYCFC. RSL looks like they do not have one. San Jose definitely does. Josie? Wait, let me look. How old is Josie? I forgot that I had the game open. I can just look. Let's see. How old is Josie? The young Jose. Oh, he's 31! Okay. So Josie Altidore is not going to be a DP. I'm just going to bold him so I remember. So Toronto will have one, and they don't because they haven't been there for 3 years. So, yeah, there's your designated player, your DP situation for the new teams. Like I said, I'll have to go through this whole list, and I'll post this thing right after the stream. I'll post the allocation order, and I'll post this as well, so that you know how many, what your DP situation is. Vaco and Espinoza are not at least 30, which sucks. Can I get rid of Steres? Yeah, that's not. I've been trying to think about how I want to do, like, players leaving your clubs, like if you want to get rid of someone. I don't think I'm trying to think of this. Like, it's not really necessary to sell players. I know you probably don't want them, but again, I'm trying to, with 23 teams that I'm controlling at this, well, I'm controlling 24 because I have my own team. Just to go through and just get rid of players is still more transfers to do. So don't focus so much on getting rid of players. If you don't want them and you want to replace them, just bring in somebody to replace them. And send me in the direct messages on Twitter, when you send me your shortlist and you find out what your team is going to be after I do that episode, just send me what you want your starting 11 to be, because I can set your starting 11. So if you don't want Steris to play, doesn't have to play. I can replace him in the starting 11, and I can change your formation and everything like that as well. I can even change your manager name. So if you want some specific manager, you can have that. If someone picks Giles Barnes, I'm going to freaking lose it. No Giles Barnes. No. Just kidding. If you want Giles Barnes, that's your funeral. You can have Giles Barnes. Technically, Giles Barnes is a player at LA Galaxy, because that was a transfer that happened in Season 1, but I can always delete that. Okay, and also, so for those of you that are Ballon d'Or Club members, and this basically is just for you, Spidey, you get one superstar transfer, okay? So you have Ronaldo on your team. That's the only superstar transfer you get until Ronaldo moves on or he retires. Once Ronaldo moves on, if you're still a Ballon d'Or Club member, you can replace him. But you only get one at a time. We're not going to be freaking loading your team with superstars, okay? You get one. One player. You have Ronaldo, that's it. After Ronaldo leaves, then you can replace, you can get another one. Don't want to be stupidly loading up Minnesota. Or any team. Not just Minnesota. I actually, you know what? Speaking of Minnesota, I feel slightly bad for Spidey and Minnesota for last season. We didn't really talk about it that much. I kind of put it on Twitter, but do you realize how close Minnesota was to getting into the Hall of Champions? They missed the Supporter Shield by 1 point. They lost in the MLS Cup or the US Open Cup final to me. So that's two trophies they were this close to getting. And then they came up against us again in the MLS Cup playoffs, which I just, for some reason, they struggle against us now. They whooped our ass the first time. I figured them out by the second time. And by the third time, which was the US Open Cup final, we were beating them. It just, if they hadn't faced us in the playoffs, they probably would have gone all the way. I do believe that Minnesota would have won the title in Season 1, but they ran up against us. Unlucky for them. On the damn, Josie Outdoor is staring into my soul. Could we not do that? How about no? Wait, that's not the right thing. Is this the right thing? Ah, there it is. Okay. What about Mbappe? No. Okay, so superstar transfers, since we now have a few of them coming in, it's not just anybody. You can't just bring in Mbappe or Neymar or somebody like that. If you want, like, a big name player, they have to be towards the end of their career, which I know is just, you know, feeding into the stereotype, you know, retirement league, fuck that, okay? We're doing it for competitive balance at this point for this series. If you want someone like a Ronaldo, they have to be, like, I'd say at least 33, 34. I'm probably closer to 34. Depends on how good they are. It kind of scales with how good they are. We can go over, for the new people, we can go over your rosters in just a second. I'll give you guys every opportunity to see what you guys have and what you're working with. Is Aguero okay? We can take a look at Aguero. He's 32. Nah. He's at Bayern as well. No, he's not quite there yet. Actually, I didn't look at. Oh, that is. Shh! I didn't misspell Messi. Shh. Messi's only 33. What the? Oh, I keep forgetting that this career mode starts like a year early. But Messi is still okay. I've already okayed Messi because someone asked about him for a superstar transfer. I'm just saying. I don't have Twitter. I don't know. Ken, you're going to be very, very much hindered in this process then. The only thing I can think of for you, Ken, is to leave your shortlist in the comments below. Or I'll say the comments below. That's just leave your shortlist in the comments of either when this goes live as a video, or when we get to a transfer window, then leave your shortlist there. I won't be able to, talk to you about, this player's way too good for that, or, that's not a realistic designated player. So put together a good list. Try to keep it realistic, because if the players you put in there don't work, or they aren't realistic, or someone else wants them and you're lower on the allocation order, you can't get them, you're not going to get transfers. So yeah, James is linked to Miami. You know what? James I will allow. For 2 reasons. 1, he is linked with a move to Inter Miami. And 2, he's bounced around his entire career and hasn't found a spot. And not only that... Oh, shit, I didn't realize we weren't... One moment. Uno momento, por favor. He's only 84 rated. And he's 29. I say only 84. That would make him a monster in MLS. But he's not like crazy. So what I was saying is, for superstar transfers, if they're going to be huge players like a Ronaldo or a Messi, at least 33, 34 years old. Otherwise, they need to be, if they're around 30. My game just crashed. Not a good sign. At least I haven't done anything in there, so we're okay. I don't know why that happened, but yeah. Whoops. Yeah, if they're around 30 years old, probably more closer to 85 rated. So James, I'm gonna say James is okay. He's not hugely over, he's not gonna come in. He's not like an insane player. So James is okay. What the fuck happened to my game? I haven't had the game crash in ever. Well, I mean I have, but that was way back when there were issues with the post-match interview or something. It crashed the game. I don't know. So journeyman star players under 33. Yeah, basically. Journeyman, or just try to keep them 85 rated or under. Because I think when Vela came over from Spain, he was, I think he was like 82 or 83 rated. So, I mean, it's not too far out of the realm of possibility. Now, I say, so if I say I want to sell Pity Martinez, can I put him in the comments? You can, yeah. For last season, I locked all designated players for 1 year for the new teams, but I suppose, I don't know why you'd want to sell Pity. Pity Martinez in real life didn't do a lot for Atlanta. In this game, he's actually kind of a monster. Just saying. You might want to hang on to him, but yeah, if you want to sell, I think we're going to go back. This is how I was originally going to do it, was I don't really want to sell players on, just regular players, but designated players, yeah. If you want to get rid of a designated player, let me know. It still stands that your designated players have to be at your team for at least a season before they can be sold. So you can't just like bring in a designated player and then in January, then in the summer, sell them and bring in someone else. I don't want to do that kind of a thing, but yeah. If you want to, oh god, everything is everything. I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, I need to close. Hold on. I had to close the cheat engine for a second so that I could. Whoa. I gotta reopen it. This is how I can see all the players' actual ratings right now as well, which is really, really helpful for something like this. There we go. Hopefully that's not what crashed it. I doubt it, but it might have been. Okay. We are back. Or not. Or freaking not. What happened? Oh, there we go. There it is. We're back. We're good. So we can look at some other players if you want to. Your Insta, so I can do it through there. Okay. That's not preferable, but it's better than the comment section, so yeah, you can do the Instagram. Am I too late to do my transfers? No, I haven't done any transfers for this season yet, Tomo. Is Allison reasonable? No. No. Hell no. Hell no, biatch. No, Allison. I swear to, let me look. Let me look at Allison. Unless he's like 30 million years old. Wait, what did I just do? How? It's 2 S's. It's 2 S's. I know how to spell it. Shut up. No, he's 28. Ain't no freaking way I'm bringing that scumbag into my league. No. No, 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 no. No. Absolutely not. No. Guillermo Ochoa as a non-DP. He's 35, so I'm assuming, yeah. Yeah, you can have Ochoa. That's not a problem. He's 35, so you might want to consider that. Yo! Quarter flags. What's happening, man? Giroud's fine. I don't even care how old he is. I've always thought about bringing Giroud. Diego Costa, you want that prick? You want Diego Costa? Why? Why? David Silva, reasonable? Silva, I think, would be. I think David Silva would be fine. What the f... Yeah, he's fine. Again, he's 35. 4 a.m., just jumped in bed. Yeah, that time difference is a bit of a biatch, isn't it? That time zones, man. Time zones are the enemy of streamers. PK probably not. PK, even if he's 33. If you wanted PK as a superstar transfer, I'd allow it. PK you could have as a superstar. For those of you, the Ballon d'Or boys, if you want PK, go ahead. Other than that, no. Actually, you know what? I take that back. PK at 33 and 84 overall. That one doesn't even have to be a superstar. That one could be just that one could be just a designated player signing. If you wanted PK as a designated player, you could have him. Can we send our shortlist now? You can, yeah. Is Götze? Götze probably not. Although I said that for PK, so let me check. I can never remember how to spell. Oh, there we go. Can't remember if there's an E in the middle or not. Götze. Nah. Not at 28. Not at 28 years old. So basically what we're looking at, like we've been over superstars, you know, superstars need to be like 30, at least 33 or older. Or if they're like around 85, probably around 30 years old, something like that. You just keep it around that for superstars. Designated players like that should probably be 31, 32. I mean, if you want, a lot of people look at younger players for designated players, and some players are just too unrealistic to get. I'm going to use Quincy Promes as an example. Sorry, Nathan. But, I mean, he's 28. He's in the prime of his career, sort of. Basically in the prime of his career. And he's at Ajax. He's like 83, 84 rated. He's not going to move. He's not going to move. Not to MLS, not from Europe. So, even though it's Ajax, it's not like a top 5 league. He's still in Europe, and he's still in the Champions League. So, it's not going to happen. But anyway, younger players that have like 80+ potential, those are going to be designated players. Pretty much anyone with 80+ potential is going to be a designated player. Especially if they're coming from Europe. Actually, I think I wrote all this shit down. Because if that's like the number one question that I get. Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. Let me bring this back up. These are just some of my notes that I was going to go over for this. Just keep transfers somewhat realistic. Players with 80+ potential will usually mean they're a designated player. Players in their prime, so that are like 26 to 29. Or 25 to 29. Now, basically, they don't have more potential than what they are already at. And they're already 77+ rated, will usually be a designated player. And players coming over from Europe are more likely to be a designated player, even at lower ratings, than, say, someone coming from South America. So, just an example, a player that's 26 years old and 78 rated. Coming over from Europe, that's going to be a designated player. Coming in from South America? Probably not, because you do have to keep in mind the wage situation. If they're coming from Europe and they're 26 at 77, 78 rated, they're going to be getting paid quite a bit of money. Coming from South America, they're not, so they wouldn't be a designated player coming into MLS. So keep that in mind as you're doing these transfers. And this is the big one. Are you ready for this? Keisuke Honda? Dude, you could have Keisuke Honda. Keisuke Honda is not very highly rated anymore. He is old as shit. I don't even know if he's in the game. He's probably retired by now. Wait, how do you spell it? Keisuke? Oh, no, fuck that. I'm just going to type in Honda. There's Fuchi Honda. There ain't no Keisuke Honda. El Shaarawy. Ooh, I like El Shaarawy. That's a good shout. I couldn't steal that one even if I wanted to, though. Oh, he's 28. Is he coming from China? You know what? I would allow El Shaarawy as a designated player. Coming from China, I see China and MLS, even if it's not realistic, in terms of this career mode, kind of on the same playing field as far as players going for players. So if you wanted to sign someone from China, I'm not going to stop you. Pretty much anyone in China is available. Now, obviously, designated player. But, man, I really want Keisuke Honda. Keisuke Honda is stuck in my head now. I love that name, but I really want El Shaarawy. I love El Shaarawy. But even if I wanted him, I'm last in the allocation order because I won the freaking title, so I can't have him if someone else does. But yeah, El Shaarawy would be fine. Kagawa, with his age, I'm sure Kagawa would be fine. But he would be a designated. His wages are ridiculous, so I've tried to get Kagawa in so many career modes, but his wages are just freaking ridiculous. Freaking ridiculous. If you want to bring Giovinco back, you can. Although, at this point, I don't know what... He's 33. 77 rated. Honestly, that one might not even be a designated player. Yeah, I don't even think he'd be a DP at this point. I know his wages are pretty high, but 33 years old, 77 rated, he's only going to go down. He's not the quick little nimble... Oh, you can't see that. Hold on. It's all right. He's not the quick little nimble guy anymore, you know. 67 speed. You could probably just get him if you wanted him. He wouldn't be bad for a season or two. Just plug him into your starting 11. Can you show the allocation order? I don't have it. Tim made the allocation order up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I might be able to grab it. Oh, I'm on the wrong account. Hold on. I gotta switch over to my other Twitter account, my main one. Where is it? There it is. Oh, what the fuck is that? Why does it say OBJ next to everything? The fuck? Hold on. I can grab it. Give me a second. Oh Jesus. Okay. How am I gonna get that? Sure, that works. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh, put that in the wrong spot. Okay. That's basically the allocation order for next season. I don't know what the OBJ things are, but yeah. I don't know why it says that shit. But there's your allocation order. There is your allocation order. Gio coming back is like Freddie Montero coming back to MLS. Yeah, it is. Gio was a little bit better than Freddie. Also, Freddie went to Vancouver. I spit on Freddie Montero. No, I still like Freddie, you know. Still like Freddie Montero, but Vancouver. He came back to Vancouver. Why, Freddie? Why? No. Fucking Vancouver. Vancouver sucks. And for those, I just realized some people don't know what the allocation order is for. So, if two people want the same player, we'd go to the allocation order. So if Vancouver and Cincinnati both were going for the same player, you guys, Cincinnati would get that player because they're higher in the allocation order. And that's based off of this past season's final standings. And you can see me right down there at the bottom. Yeah. League champion, just saying. Just saying. I'm pretty sure I actually didn't even look at this, but I'm pretty sure he got it all the right way. Yeah, LA Galaxy and Orlando lost in the conference finals. Galaxy had a better regular season record, so they'd be lower than Orlando. Yeah, looks good. I think that's actually spot on. Dead on balls accurate, Tim. Nailed it. All right, there you go. And again, I'll post that in the MLS Twitter after this. Show us our teams. That's for fucking hell, man. I forgot the teams, you know. Reset this bitch. Reset this bitch. All right. We will start. Let's start with Atlanta. We can go over some of the teams here. I don't like this view. We'll go like this. So, there's Atlanta. Just going to kind of scroll through your team a little bit. Oh, shit. No, I'm not. There we go. Let's start this over. There you go. Hopefully my name, my face isn't blocking anything. So there is how is Barco still only 78 rated? Well, I'm not going to do this for every team, I swear, but this one caught my eye. The first player. He still has 85 potential. How does he only 78 rated? FIFA be taking the piss sometimes. All right. Fernando Josef, 84. Absolute monster. Oh, damn, they got Mo Adams. I liked Mo Adams in the Chicago series. Until I lost him for no reason. There's P.D. Martinez. 79 rated, 27 years old. So he's a good player in this game. Oh, gotta click up here. Bello has 79 potential. Ah, he's got a face now! Hey, he finally has a face. He's got 79 potential as well. Forgot they got Brooks Lennon. So, I would suggest, I can't remember who got Atlanta United, but, center back would be a good idea. You got two decent ones in Robinson and Meza. I mean, they can be your starters next season, not a problem. But, you got no depth there. So, also, you may want to bring in a goalkeeper. Because old Chrome Dome here ain't going to get the fucking job done. There's Atlanta. Oh, God. Chicago! Yay! All right. Aliseda. He's a DP, right? I'm pretty sure he is. It's actually a pretty good DP, to be fair. Barrich, I believe, is a DP as well. There's Sapong. Former Sounder, Michael Ariza. What's his rating? 67? That's all Bronico has? Bronico's a solid guy, though. He's a good squad player. Frankowski! The Polish king, Frankowski. I love Frankowski. Dude, imagine if I could bring Frankowski into Seattle. Put him on the left, Jordan Morris on the right, or swap him. Flip-flop him, or swap him. Put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Oh, my God. Frankowski and Jordan Morris. Oh. Got a sporting a partial right now, just thinking about that. Fabian Herbers is the worst player in MLS, I swear to God. Mihailovic, good young player right there. Very, very good young player. Calvo, solid. He's only 6'5", 11, but he's a solid guy. 68, 66. You might want a goalkeeper. You need everything, actually. Fuck it. You're Chicago. You need a new team. Now we've already done Colorado, Columbus, DC, Cincinnati. Yeah. Is he too close? Oh, is that from when I had it before? Okay. So many cheap release clauses. Yes, if you're doing a career mode outside of MLS, that's why I target MLS players. They're cheap and they have good potentials. Especially New York Red Bulls. Look at New York Red Bulls. They've got ridiculous players. Get this man out of the Sounders shirt. I don't want to see him in a Sounders shirt ever again. I hated that guy when he was here. Not as like a person, but as a player, I cringed every time I saw him on the field. JCG plays for Cincinnati? I forgot about that. He's 69. Lol. JCG, baby. I fucking hate Darren Maddox. Bro, I hate Darren Maddox so much. Darren Maddox has literally played for every team that I despise. Namely, well, has he played for Vancouver? He played for Vancouver for like a season. And I know he played for Portland. I freaking hate him so much. Frankie Amaya, good young player. Go. Sayyid Abdul Salam. I don't like him. Kid Waston. Tank of a man. All right. There's Cincinnati. A closer look at my DPs. I told you who your DPs were. You've got Kaku, you've got Josh Sims, and you got your boy Markovic. I don't think, oops, shit, that was the wrong thing. Don't think Colin is here, but, or that Colin at least, but here's Dallas. Jesus Ferreira. That dude's a legit player, man. That dude, I was this close to bringing him in for the Rangers career, and he's actually good. He scored a couple times against me in that first season. He's a good player. Very, very good player. Brian Acosta, I did bring in for that Rangers career. Barrios is still the little midget terrorist. Oh my God, he's scary when he gets the ball. They're like, there's no stopping him. He is ridiculously good. Pomical in career mode might be the best young player in the league. I'm saying it. Pomical is a beast. You saw that Rangers career, you know Pomical is, oh my God. Pomical, the king of the piss missile. Reggie Cannon's a good player too. Lacadia isn't on my team. He's not? He wasn't, was he? Well, I can bring him back. Sometimes these players, they slip through the cracks. I don't know how I missed Lacadia. I definitely would have brought him back if I had seen that. Unless he just moved. He might have just been sold. Like I said, we're a week or so into the transfer window, so he might have been bought already or sold already. But yeah, I can bring him back if you want, or you can just pick a new DP. He's a really good DP to have, though. He's a very, very good player. If you saw that game last season in the U.S. Open Cup where I played Cincinnati, dude, he almost killed me. He is really, really good. Oh, look away, Spidey. Don't look. It is Bobby freaking Wood. Dude, when did Houston get Bobby freaking Wood? How did that happen? Bobby freaking Wood plays for Houston. God damn, go on, Bobby. There's Ellis. Oh, Nico Hansen plays for them now. He's still in his Columbus shirt, but he's a super sub. Definitely a super sub. Quintero, I'm still confused how he ended up in Houston, but, sure. He didn't go to Houston in real life, did he? Did I miss that? Maybe he did. I don't know. That's some fantastic hair there for Eric McHugh. Oh, they've got a Scotsman on their team, yeah. Ryan Porteous. Respect the Scotsman. There is Houston. Yeah, he went IRL. He did? I thought he went back to Mexico. Huh. Nah, now that you say that, I do somewhat remember those. That's that news stuff. I don't know. Hold on, is Benno still in the chat? Hold on, before we get into Montreal. Oh Jesus, not what I meant to do. Before we get into in Montreal is where we left off. Gotta show. Oh wait, I can't do it there. Seattle's my team. Look at the savior of our season from last year. Wait, he's up here. Kept him on the bench. Look at Matty Redenting. The hero came in and saved our asses. I told you I was going to do it. He's so much better than everyone else I had right there. I had all my players were like away on international duty. I needed a midfielder. I got him for like $400,000. Saved our ass. He's not a great player by any means, but so much better than what we had there. Okay, now that I've done that, let's go back to Montreal. That'll be Benno leaving the chat. Oh, man. All right, there's Montreal. Quite a few Canadians on that team. Not surprising, you know. How I sneaked Rui Diaz into your Ranger Beast. I was this close to going Rui Diaz over Christian Kuyame, but you can't go Christian. You gotta go Christian Kuyame. I do appreciate Rui Diaz, though. I'm happy I got him. Your DPs? No, I haven't done yours yet. I'll show you your DPs in a second, though. New York Rebels should be coming up pretty quickly here. You might just want to take a note if we're going through this and you have a team, you might just want to take a note of where this is in the stream, like the timestamp, how deep into the stream we are. You can go back and look at it. I sent pretty much everyone that has a team this like a video of their team, but Twitter's kind of funky and it didn't come out as clear as I'd hoped. Sometimes if you let it load for a bit, it'll work, but yeah, sometimes it's just really blurry. LA Galaxy. Chicharito still, eh? Fucking Chicharito. Renatinho is... I didn't know he was... That dude's 32 years old? Bitch looks like he's 12. I thought he was like a young player. He's 32? Okay, jeez. Gordon Wild is a great name. Gordon Gone Wild. Efrain Alvarez, good young player. There's Giles Barnes. Wait, how is he 20? Wait, what? How is he 19 years old? The fuck? And how is he only 56 overall? That's not the same Giles Barnes. I think... I'm so confused. Because I 100% made Giles Barnes from Jamaica. Right? He's from Jamaica, right? I don't know. Yeah, pretty sure he's from Jamaica. I made him from Jamaica. And I made him like 32 or something, whatever his actual age is. Did he retire and then they gave them this guy as like a replacement? A replacement? Was it Ecuadorian Giles Barnes? The fuck? Whatever. Giles Barnes regen? Oh, Lord. He's about to come back and wreak havoc. Wait, what's his potential? Potential 69, lol. I should just crank Giles Barnes'. You know what? I'm gonna crank Giles Barnes' potential. We'll give him 80 potential. So whoever has LA Galaxy, the Ecuadorian Giles Barnes is about to be a terrorist. In the best possible way for you, bad for me. Katai's only 29? I thought he was a lot older than that. To be honest, that LA Galaxy midfield not looking all that great. Got a lot of guys 27, 28, 29 that are like low 70s rated. Solid players. Just there's only so many of those guys you can really have in your team that Giles needs 99 rating. How about no? Who the hell is that? That's definitely not someone I put in that team. That dude's Indian? How is that guy Indian? I think not. There's your boy Steres. Didi Traore. Traore's a good young player. Azevedo. Actually a solid signing from their former manager in Season 1. The one thing I do wish is that I had a backup like David Bingham. Bro, I wish I had David Bingham as a backup because when Stephen Fry leaves for international duty, it screws me over. And yeah, Stephen Fry does leave for international duty for the United States because he's the second highest rated American goalkeeper in the game. I didn't make him that. That's the base ratings. Here comes the team that is going to be a problem in Season 2. Who the hell is that guy? Ronaldo didn't retire, right? Wait, Ronaldo? No, I made him a striker. That's not Ronaldo regen. Who the hell? That guy has 81 potential, though. Bro, LAFC stacked with young players. I hate this team so much. Oh, they've got so many good young people. Alejandro Guido. Jordan Dabo? Who the fuck is that? That might be the regen of, is it Briant that retired? Something like that. I don't remember. Who the fuck is Diego Palacios? When did he get there? Did they sign him in real life? That dude looks ridiculous. And there's your goalkeepers. Vermeer. Still hate that dude, but he's 35, so might need another goalkeeper pretty soon here. Whoa. Well, hold on. I just want to check to make sure Ronaldo's still there. That freaked me out. Still says one of the world's best. Doesn't say he's retiring, so there's that. NYCFC. All right. Castellanos. Good player there. Damn, that dude's got a big forehead. That dude looks like he's got like a plate on the front of his head. Holy shit. That dude is part dinosaur. Jesus Medina. That's the other DP, right? He's 23. That's not a bad DP. What's his potential? It's not great potential. Let me just going to boost his potential up a little bit. There we go. Now he's got better potential. Mitrita is there another DP. 25 years old. Good designated player there. Tajuri Shradi is... Dude, I hate playing against this guy so much. He needs a little more potential, too. Scrolling through, boosting people's potential. Don't know why. It's going to screw me over in the end. That's not a dude. That's a woman. What? Who? Justin Hack? That's way too pretty to be a man. You shave that off his face, that looks like a female. Holy crap. He got way too prettied up for his picture in FIFA. Wow. Gary Mackay Steven. Keaton Parks. Apparently not on loan in this game. So, GG, you've got yourself Keaton Parks. What's his potential? 81. Sands has 84 potential. Goddamn. Juan Torres and Zelalem still has 72 potential. Somehow, even though he's been around the world and back. Callan's very, very good center back. Shinosuke Hatanaka. Actually, pretty good. Not to be fair, he's actually really good. Matarrita. Fucking Matarrita. Yo, Matarrita at the end of season 1 left for free and went to Malaga. Malaga bought like 4 MLS players in the offseason. Or they brought in 4 players on pre-contracts. 4 MLS players, and he was one of them. And I was this close to not bringing him back because I freaking hate playing against him. Anton Tinholm. I would not even know how to begin to say that name. I don't know how do you even pronounce that first letter. How do you even pronounce that? Holy crap. How do you say that dude's name? There's a bag of dicks and your backup. There's NYCFC. What are we saying? Are we saying women can't play soccer? No, not at all. Women's soccer is really one of the women's sports that is very, very level with the men's. As far as competitiveness and skill-wise, I love women's soccer. That's some entertaining shit. I'd say some of them probably could play with in MLS, but there be rules against that shit. So, yeah. Women's soccer is good, though. I love women's soccer. Can you give me 3 scouts, nation, and type? Like what? Like go to a nation? The Thorn. Gonna slide on in here with the Portland Thorns, huh? And you're gonna have to try to shiv me in the back with some freaking women's Portland nonsense. You bastard. At least Alex Morgan doesn't play for them anymore. She used to play for Portland, right? I'm pretty sure she did. I watched her, I think, in their final, I don't even know what it's called, but their like season final. They were playing someone. I can't remember who they were playing, but it's like 100-something degrees or some shit. It was crazy. Oh yeah, 3 nations to scout, and I don't know. United States for defensive minded. Alex Warren plays for Orlando. I know she used to play for Portland though. I'm pretty sure she did, or maybe she was playing against Portland. I'm pretty sure she used to play for Portland. That's why I watch women's college volleyball. Then they sit down and watch and understand why. That's where all the Aussie women end up. Fair enough then. Fair enough. American defensive minded. Let's go for a cheeky Canada for wingers. They produce some good wingers there. And I don't know the other one. She did play for Portland. See, I knew it. See, I told you I watched it before. I don't watch it often, but I have seen it. Oh yeah, Tomo, here's your players, by the way. So, well, I was saying last night on Twitter when I was talking to you, like you have a lot of players that are really good that are just really young. This dude has 73 potential, 77, 80 potential for Jorgensen, 85 potential for Jovan Markovic. Brian White has 74. Caceres has 82. Davis is maxed out because he's 27. Fernandez has 79. Kaku has 80. Ben Mines has 82. Mule has 75. Royer's maxed out, but he's a freaking beast. He finished second in the league in assists, I think, last season behind Jordan Morris. Ratkowski. Let's see who else has good potential in here. Oh, it's Florian Valo. That dude looks a lot like Aaron Long. Hold on, where's Aaron Long? Tell me those two guys don't look the same. Holy crap, I thought that was like Aaron Long's in the midfield. What the hell's going on? Let's see who else. Babak has 76 potential, but you brought him in, so you know that. Duncan has 75, 73, 78, but he's 28, so that makes sense. Navarro, 73, 69, 75, 74, 74. There's your goalkeeper with 78 potential, and then there's your backup. So you've got like 3 or 4 young players that have 80 plus potential. It's kind of nutty. Did you get the shortlist? Let me take a look. Oh, I'm in the wrong account again. Okay. Lauren Patel. Okay. Know who that is. We'll get that one in there. Ah, yes. Ellis from Houston. Got you. LA lads. Easy enough. Wait. Who are you controlling? Wait. Oh, yeah. Didn't go over that. No, you can't get players from other MLS teams. LA lads, I did get yours. The first name on there was Tim Parker. So, no MLS, no players from other MLS teams. Because, I mean, unless you work out a trade with that person that's controlling that team, so you'd have to talk to Tomo about getting Tim Parker, but, like, I talked to Spidey, I'm getting Ozzy Alonso back, I'm giving him Miguel Ibarra back, so we worked on that trade, but other than that, nah. Alright, Chaotic, I got you. Kevin Lee, got you. Oh, shit. What else we got? I think that's everyone that sent me something. I've got so many messages now. Holy crap. So we've got Kevin, Chaotic, LA Lads, Ellis with Houston, Lauren Patel. We got, and then the rest of them. So that's, we got ZRC as well. And I know I have Alex Hinson here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the new people. I have you now for your career. So for I have you added in the messages. So you're good to go. You can send me your stuff. All right, we can go. Oh, wait, that's Portland. Sean already knows who he has, and he knows who he's getting. Sean's good. Sean is set with Orlando. He's actually the only one that I have his entire shortlist already worked out. So, GG to Sean for being a a go-getter in that regard. All right, here's RSL. I mean, I guess I could tell you guys' potentials, if that would help. So we have 73. Just going to look for people that actually have decent potentials. 82, Savarino, of course. Good young player there. 67 for Schmidt. 73 for Julian Vasquez. Or Julian? Yeah, Julian Vasquez. We've got 60. Who the hell is Michael Chang? Michael Chang from... Is that Cuba? What is that? 68, 72, 72, 69, 62, 61, 67. Jason Ramirez. Might give him a little bump. 80 for Rusnak. Love Rusnak. Schmidt has 72, 69 for Everton Louise. I don't like him. He is a scumbag. Bijlar 69. We got 76. 73, 67, 63, 63, 73, 69, 66, 66, 71, and 66. San Jose. Oh, God. Oh, they have players. I was half expecting to click on San Jose and there'd just be a picture of a trash can, but okay. Let's go through San Jose. Wait, Houston's 29. Thought he was younger. Well, those guys don't have any potential, so there's that. You might want a striker. 71. 76. 69. Fuentes, 77. You got at least a good young player. 78. Haji's good. 73. 68. Just gonna skip that one. 73. Vaco? Vaco is a designated player? Where the hell did he go? Oh, there he is. That's a designated player? Huh? How is he a TP? I'm so confused. Yikes, dog. Very much yikes. I'm going to help you out a little bit. This is just not acceptable. Oh, Vaco's better than that with dribbling and shit. He's got good skills. He boosted his finishing up. He's a left mid? Okay. He's super slow. Or he was. Now he's not. Alright, there we go. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone. There you go. Now he's 77 rated. At least now he's a viable DP. Oh, his wage went up as well. Huh. So if I boost their overall, or I boost their stats to make their overall go up, their wage goes up. Interesting. I didn't know that. So you learn something new every day. Yule, 78 potential. Oh, that's the end of midfield. Let's see here. We've got 71 potential for Jacob. I'm just going to call him Jacob. No idea how to say that name. Look for someone with decent potential here. 74 for Marcos Lopez. Yeah, you, Alex French, you got San Jose, right? You've taken this team under your wing. Your best goalkeeper is Alec Khan, and he's 65 rated. Holy shit, start with a goalkeeper and then go from there. I beg, go get a goalkeeper. Find somebody, even if it's a traffic cone. Stick him in net. He's going to be better than what you got. Toronto, I think... Oh, we have Toronto then Vancouver. These are the last two. Ifunayachi Achara. Ifunayachi Achara. Holy shit. 66 potential. 74 for Ayo Akinola. Man, he used to have like 80 plus. You know what? I'm putting him back to 80 plus potential. He used to be a beast. Or he used to be like a good young player in like last FIFA. How'd he get nerfed so much? What the hell's up with that FIFA? He's got 81 potential again. Suck on them apples. 76 for Jaden Nelson. Michael Bradley. 66 for Griffin Dorsey. 77 for Liam Frazier. I forgot to say what he had. Mark Anthony K. Beast of a player, man. Beast of a player. Noble Okello has 76. 78 for Pablo Piatti, but he's on his way down. Pozuelo is maxed out at 80. And Pozuelo will come off your books as a DP next season as well. He'll be 30 years old, and he'll be there for 3 seasons. Auro has 73 potential. 72 for Julian Dunn. Omar Gonzalez. Laria has 71. Is he going up or down? He's going up. Should go up. Zavaletta's only 67 rated? Nah, my guy. Nah, my guy. My former Sounder. We should have never let him go. I was pissed when we let him go years and years and years ago. Nah. Boost him back up a little bit. This is unacceptable behavior. Okay, I'm only going to go as far as 70. I'm not going to go crazy with him, but... Oh, went too far. Where's his headers? Headers need to go way up. Oh, 60 for my ass! There we go. Now he's 70 rated. Try to take the piss on Eric Zavaleta. I like Zavaleta. And Loic Zelenezi. He has 73 potential. Goddamn. Bono, 69 rated. And you've got Quentin Westberg. It's a geezer of a backup keeper, and he's going down in his overall. So there's Toronto. Whitecaps, last team. Oh my god, you guys are with the trades. Holy shit. I should have just said no MLS transfers. This is gonna if you use these transfers, these are your transfers for this transfer window, though. This is gonna be one of your transfers. You only get 2 non-DP transfers, so be careful with what you're doing. Actually, probably will be easier to swap between MLS teams because I have all of your guys'. It's a process to do it, but it might be easier to do it between MLS teams. Okay, what we have. 72 potential. 73. Nothing. 71. 73. 72. Jordi Reyna. I think that was another one that Malaga stole when I brought back. I'm pretty sure he was. Toussaint Ricketts. 68. 74. Damn. 70. 79. 58. 70. 69. 69. 74. You got a lot of young players on this team, though. 67. This is not a young player. Was it Tiber only 628? Why do they keep dicking on the players that used to be somewhat decent? No, I'm not having it. I freaking despise Russell Tiber when we play against Vancouver, but he's better than 67 rated. You can take the piss. Give him a little boost to the speed. He doesn't really have any speed, but we're going to give it to him anyway. There we go. Now Tybert's 70 rated. Fuck's sake, man. There's no way I'm letting Tybert go with 67 rated for Russell Tybert. Ali Adnan is one of your DPs. 75. 74 for Cornelius. That's a good name. I like that name, Cornelius. Hairline's a bit clapped, but good young player. 74 for Gianfranco Faccarini. Faccarini. He's not even Italian. He's fucking Canadian. Whatever. He definitely was. His family's from Italy. He definitely has some Italian blood in his veins. Godoy, 74. Wait, what does he have? He has 74 potential as well. Faccarini. What the fuck's going on? 76, 71, 69. That's a hell of a name. Mukumbilwa. Damn. Nowinski, 69. Andy Rose! What's with all the former Sounders going to Vancouver? Fuck off, Vancouver. 68 for Ranko Veselinovic. 75, 64, 61. Oh, look! Another former Sounder, Brian Meredith. He still has the Sounders shirt on. The goalkeeper shirt. God damn. Anyone want my Polish striker? Ain't nobody want that damn striker, Reese. Yeah. You guys can DM. Well, you guys don't know what each other's Twitter is. So, I mean, if you want to, you have to put your Twitters in the chat. But, yeah. Okay. DM the shortlist. Yeah, so the best way to do the shortlist, and this is the funniest thing about season 1. A lot of people that were controlling teams get super into it, and I get it. I do. And you ask me a lot of questions. Is this a DP? Can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? The only person that's in the Hall of Champions right now is Michael Miller. The only thing he sent me on Twitter was 2 shortlists, one for January, one for the summer, and he won the Supporter Shield. Granted, Philadelphia was a good team to start with. At least in FIFA they are. No, Reese, believe me, it wasn't just you. It wasn't. And now and I didn't mind, like, trying to, set everyone straight, and, if their shortlists were just way over, way unrealistic, talk to them and get them, get the shortlists right so you can get the players that you want. Now that I have 23 other teams, I'm not going to be able to do that. So you can send me a short list. It doesn't have to be short necessarily, but I would give me a good range of players, and you can put it in order of the players, like the way you want them. Like, this is my number 1 target, all the way to the bottom being, the very, very last resort. But I would definitely get a good range of players in your short list, because there's a number of different things that can happen. Either the player is just unrealistic, you want them as a non-designated player, and they would actually be a designated player. And I'm trying to work on rules to set in stone what a DP would be. I just don't have that right now. Obviously, the wages don't work with this series because I can't control the wages. So, Siri was trying to talk to me. So yeah, so what I was saying, I lost my train of thought. So yeah, like I said, there's a bunch of different things that can happen with the players that you want. So give me a good range of players that hit the positions that you're looking for, and I'll pick 2 of the non-designated players. And if you're looking for a designated player, send me a short list of designated players as well, because you're not always guaranteed to get the 1 designated player that you want. Someone else might want them, and they might be higher up in the allocation order, or they might just be unrealistic. It depends. So give me a good range of players I would say probably 5 to 7 players for the non-DP spots, and probably 3 to 5 for designated players. I'll try to get you the players high up in your list that you really, really want, but it's not always going to happen. You might not end up with exactly who you want to get, but that's the way it's going to go. So I'm not going to be able to talk with all of you and say, look, this is why I can't get this player. Just know, if you didn't get him, there was probably a reason behind it. Doing transfers for other windows in advance, that's a risky play. I was also kicking around the idea of the teams that finish last in the West and last in the East. Those managers would, I hate to say fired, but they would technically be, it's basically like promotion relegation for MLS. If you finish in last place in the West or last place in the East, you lose your job and someone else gets to have the chance to run that team. But I'm worried that someone that's a member would finish last, and I can't remove them as manager, so that wouldn't be fair. So, not going to do that, am I? No, I'm not. I need to follow all the people who has teams. Is there a way we can... I could... I could post a list of the Twitter accounts and the teams that everyone that associated with those people, but I didn't want to do that. That I feel like that's a bit of an invasion of privacy. People don't want their Twitter just thrown out there, but if you want me to, I can do that, at least for the people that I have right now. I'm still missing, how many people do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 17 out of 23 people. I'm missing a few. I really wish there was a way I could, name this person, create, a nickname for them so that I know exactly what team that you're... Actually, let's just do it that way. When you send me your short list, put your team in there as well. Just say, Houston, and then your short list. That way I know what team we're talking about, because some of you, I know exactly what teams you run. Some of you, I have to, scroll up in the messages you sent me to try to figure out which team it is. So, just send me the team name so we can avoid that little mishap, because I have actually done the transfers for a team wrong before. I've sent the wrong players to the wrong team because I got confused. Reese, the player that you want from Sheffield Wednesday, I'll allow that one. If you want him, I'll give you that one. I was supposed to do schoolwork. Sorry, bro. Is Neuer possible? Well, let's see how old Neuer is. He's getting up there, right? He might be. I fucking cannot spell this guy's name. 34? Yeah, I'd allow Neuer. Even as a non-superstar, I'd allow Neuer. Even though he's 86, he's 34. I mean, he's not. Actually, yeah, that might. You know what? No, Neuer would have to be a superstar. He's lower in his overall, but it's Manuel freaking Neuer. He's still good enough that, and as a goalkeeper, he could play until he's freaking 40. So, yeah, Neuer would have to be a superstar. Is Miazga a DP? I think he is, but let me double check. 75 rated, and he's back at Chelsea. He's coming from the Prem. Yeah, he's a designated player. He is. Look at them wages, bro. 76K per week. Yep, that's a designated player. He is almost, even though he's only 75 rated, what's his potential actually? 78. He's not even a designated player. I don't think you can get him. He's still young enough that he has a little bit more potential to him. He's in the Prem with Chelsea. I know he's not going to be a big player at Chelsea, but he's still good enough to be in. No, you can't get him. Miazga is not a realistic transfer. Is David Silva a superstar? I can't remember. Is he? I don't think he was. How are there two David Silvas? Both play the same position and are almost the same age. David Silva's not a superstar. No, he's not. I'd say probably anything 83 and under is not a superstar. I know you guys can't look up their exact ratings because we're 3 seasons in. They could be rated anything. But basically anything 84, 85 and up would be a superstar if they're around 30-ish years old, 30, 31. Anything below that, 83, that's not a superstar, especially if they're over 30. It's not. I don't know what to do for center back now. Figure it out, man. Figure it out, man. That's another reason why we're limiting the number of transfers as well. I mean, there's only so many players that meet the criteria for potential targets for MLS that I'm sure a lot of you are going to go for the same players. I know that a lot of you are. And I've also said in the past, I would be willing to reward creative transfers, meaning if you get someone that has a little bit, less potential, maybe like a young player from South America that has 73, 74, I could beat... What? How did Spidey back get... What? How did Spidey back get timed out? Well, I can't untime him, but damn, Reese, what'd you do that for? Anyway, yeah, if you bring in a young player from like South America that has like 73 or 72, 73, like low 70s potential, I'd be willing to give them a little boost. I would. I could bump their potential up to, mid to high 70s. So you don't have to go strictly for players that have, I need someone that has high 70s potential and there's only this many players. You can get creative. You could get creative. Reese butt band Spidey. Damn! Savage Reese. Darwin Sarin? Yeah, I think he's at Houston. See, Houston, he's somewhere. Yeah, someone has Sarin. Pele? What the? Pele what? Can I add to my short list? Yeah, you can. What time is the Rangers career stream? Probably around 2 o'clock my time, so in 2 hours. Freddie Adu equals Pele? Sure! Yeah, Graziano Pele. Waiting for the pepperonis. Bro! No, I'm done. Shit. Oh, man. And no, there's only 4 people here that are going to know what he's talking about. Oh, fuck, that was so funny. Waiting for the pepperoni slip. Hey, you can't just throw $5 at me and make me dance like a puppet. Do I look like a Twitch thought to you? I think not. My pepperonis are my business. Kaboom! The hell was that? Oh, shit, that came through late. Waiting on the pepperoni slip. Fuck's sake, Tim. Is Adam Taggart allowed? Who the hell is Adam Taggart? Taggart. 27 years old. Yeah, he's playing in China, so yeah. He's fine. I would say he's almost not even a designated player. With those wages, he's not even a designated player. If you want Adam Taggart, you can have him. That's not even a DP. Is Sensei a DP? Who the hell is Sensei? Senesi. I read that wrong. I'm like, Sensei? Yes, Sensei. No, Senez. I can't spell this guy's. Which one? Marco, so I'm betting you're going with Yuri. Yuri Sensei. Oh my god, he's not good. That dude definitely isn't. Unless it's the other one then. Marco Sensei? Senesi. I can't. Ooh. Yeah, he would be. He would be a designated player. He's coming from Europe. He's at Fandor. Close to 80 potential. He would be a designated player. You can sign Brazilian players, yeah. Is Karius allowed? Yeah, I'd be willing to allow it. Yo, Karius is a channel legend. I might allow him just because I love beating the shit out of him. He's at Aston Villa. He'd be a designated player, but if you want Karius, I will allow you to have Karius. Just because I enjoy it so much. Karius single-handedly delivered a Champions League to my Rangers series. Because we were not getting by Liverpool. We weren't. There's no beating Allison. You can't beat him. It's impossible. But Karius, on the other hand, Karius is a revolving door in between the sticks. Oh my god, he's so bad. And he would have to be a designated player, but yeah, if you wanted Karius, I would definitely allow that one. Holman? Yeah, if you want to... Oh my god, I can't spell. If you have any questions now... Oh, I don't... I'm guessing this one. Holman a DP. I'm going to go no. Not a DP. Yes, he's in Europe, but he's at a lesser team in Willem 2. 28 years old. He's max potential at 74. No, he would not be a DP. So, at least I'm actually enjoying going through these players that you're asking because you can hear, you get how I go through and determine whether they're a DP or not. So that you can kind of make your own estimations on whether they're DPs or not in the future. So 28, lesser team in Europe in a slightly smaller league. Yeah, it's the Eredivisie. But Willem 2 is not a big team. 74, 28 years old, doesn't have any more potential to him. He's fine. Not a DP. Linez, I'm almost certain he is. If it's the thing, if it's the person I'm thinking it is, it's Diego, right? This freaking guy with 83 potential. That dude's not even. You can't even get him. He's playing in Spain at Betis, who's a mid-tier team in Spain, or slightly above mid-tier, I would say. They're mid-tier, but he has 83 potential, and he's in England, or he's not in England. He's in Europe. He's not a player that you can get. Adam Armstrong. No Adam Armstrong. Linus is one of my Benevento players, hands off. Can't get Linus anyway. He's not a player that's realistic for MLS. Pulisic a superstar transfer? No. Pulisic you cannot get. Too unrealistic. He's a freaking Chelsea with loads of potential. It ain't gonna happen. Was asking for Sean. Sean said it, striker. He knows what he's doing. If he joins the Ballon d'Or club, he knows exactly what route he's going for striker. So I think he's good. Dusan Tadic. You know what? I like a bit of Tadic, and he's getting up there, right? Yeah, 32 years old. Tadic. He's at Dortmund, though. I'd allow that one. I'd allow Tadic as a designated player. Not even a superstar, just a designated player. Yeah, he's at Dortmund, but 32. He's not a huge player. It's borderline. The only thing that's saving it from being a superstar is he's only 82 rated. So, yeah, I'd say Tadic a designated player. He'd be a designated player. Zhao Schmidt. I have very, very bad feelings about any Zhaos. Zhao Schmidt. 76. He's in Japan. Anybody playing in Asia is fine. If you're asking if he's a designated player, no, he's not. 27. Doesn't have any more potential than what he's already at, right? No, he has 76 potential. He's maxed on potential. 27 years old, playing in Japan. He's fine. You can get him if you want. Adel Tarat. Oh my God, the OG Tarat. Let's see. I'm interested in that one. He's only 31. He's at Benfica. Ooh, he'd have to be a designated player, but he's doable. He's doable. He's doable. He's doable. I'm just saying, I'm not going to have any designated players going into this season. Tarap's doable. I might have to go for Tarap myself. I love me a bit of a Del Tarap, not going to lie. Bradley Dack count as a realistic transfer? You know, you're going to have to fight Tim for Bradley Dack if he is. 27. He's at Dusseldorf? Oof, that one's tough. That one would have to be... Oh, man. What's crazy about... These are the players that are really, really, really difficult to figure out. Because he's borderline with where he's playing and his age, being that he's in the first tier in Germany, he's borderline not realistic at all. But he's also, if he is realistic, he's also borderline not even a designated player. I think he would have to be a designated player. See, that's one you could put on your transfer list, but you might want to have someone else ready, because I'd say, yeah, I would allow Bradley Dack, but it's very close. Very close. Debussy, you can have Debussy if you want to. Arsenal scumbag. Fucking Debussy. Would Eriksson be allowed as superstar? No. Hey, Alex Hintz is here. LAFC represented. But no, Eriksen would not. Eriksen, way too good, unrealistic as a superstar. Yeah, no. Not gonna happen. Does not meet them requirements. So once again, for those that missed anything, for superstar transfers, if it's going to be a player that's high rated like that, they need to be 33 or older-ish. 33 is borderline, but at least 33. Or if they're going to be a little bit younger, around 30 to 32, they need to be closer to like 84, 85. So yeah, Eriksen, no. Aubameyang, oh god, I don't even want to see Aubameyang in the freaking I don't want to see him in the no, he's 31. No Aubameyang, he's at PSG, he's 31. No, I don't want to see Aubameyang. I don't want to see his ass in MLS ever. That is going to be freaking terrifying if someone goes for him. No, Nathan, I haven't done any transfers yet. I have Sean's is like set, but I haven't actually put them into the game yet. Walks for me. And like I said before, for anybody, if you want to get rid of players, unless it's a designated player, I'm not going to just go and get rid of them because that's more transfers that I have to do. I'm trying to limit because I have 23 teams I have to do. I'm not going to just go get rid of just players in your team. So if you don't want them, they don't have to play. Bring in someone to replace them. You can also send me your preferred starting 11s with your formation because I can change that. So Walks doesn't have to play, but I'm not going to just go get rid of him. Blazer. Pretty sure 33 years old. Damn, that one's... He's at Juve. I say just designated player for that one. Just a designated player. Don't diss my guy Walks. Yeah, Blaze at 33 years old, 81 rated. That would not be a superstar. That would just be a DP. Payet, I don't think is going to work. Actually, I take that back. Payet would just be a DP. I didn't know he was 33. I thought he was closer to 30. He's only 78 rated, just a DP. So Payet is eligible. He'd just be a designated player. Making some changes to my list since Miazga isn't realistic. Yeah, I kept forgetting to tell you about Miazga, but I just never had the chance. I was busy with this dick in Portland keeps messaging me about freaking Chancel Mbamba. You can't have Mbamba, Reese. It's not going to happen. Let it go, man. When are you going to tell us who we got? So, keep an eye on the MLS career Twitter account. That's where all of the signings will be announced. I have like a big, usually on one of my days off from work, so I have like all day to do this. Probably will be Tuesday is when I'll do the transfers. And then you keep an eye on that Twitter. Then we'll go through. We'll have like it'll be like an actual like transfer window like news feed type of a thing. Any big players, superstar players have like a special thing that I do for them and stuff like that as well. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. It's pretty good. Try to keep it entertaining, you know. I like it. Lewandowski. Oh, you're not getting Lewandowski. I know that there are at least 2 people in here that would fight you for Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski. Why do I keep Lewandowski? Did I call him Lewandowski? The fuck am I doing? Robert Lewandowski. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. He's borderline a superstar transfer, but he needs to be at least 1 year older. With that kind of rate, 88 rated, he'd have to be at least 33. Next season, if someone has a superstar transfer available to them, Lewandowski can do it. I haven't set the rules for myself for a superstar, though. Can I have a superstar transfer? I can't join my own Ballon d'Or club, so I can't pay to do it. Is that fair? is it fair? Because after this season, Rui Diaz, you know what I'm saying? Could be looking for a new striker. Love Robert Lewandowski, one of my favorite strikers ever. Tim says no because Tim wants Lewandowski. I guarantee you. He's like, no, protect Robert at all costs. Can't have him. No, I would say no. I can't have nice things. To be fair, I did win the league, so fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You give up Leva, you can have one. Oh, okay. Whoa, buddy, you can. No, not giving up Danny Leva. Or as I think I called him in the playoff episode, I think one time I called him Daddy Leva. By pure accident, I'm pretty sure I called him Daddy. Daddy Leva. Joel Campbell, that's a throwback name. I had Joel Campbell in that MLS Challenge one where I had Sounders in England. He was like my star player. Well, he was until I got like Neymar and shit. Joel Campbell, 28 at Frosinone. Ooh, that's another borderline one. Is Frosinone, are they even in the top flight? If Frosinone's not, wait. I can look it right there. Where'd it go? Yeah, they're in the Serie A. If they were in Serie B, then he would just be just a player. You could just get him. But because he's in Serie A, he'd have to be a DP. At 28 years old, he still would have to be a designated player. What would Eric Palmer Brown be considered? He'd be considered a Portland Timber because Reese already signed him. Trent Sainsbury, would he be a DP? Does he play at Shrewsbury? Can't ever pass up an opportunity to say Shrewsbury. Piss off Reese. Trent Sainsbury at Unam. He's at Pumas. He'd just be a signing. Not a DP. Just you could sign him if you wanted to. Did I get you, Reese? Did I get you with the Sainsbury, huh? Sainsbury and Shrewsbury? Let's all go down to Shrewsbury and watch a game. Gotta love that Shrewsbury. Fernandinho. Lozano, no. Not Lozano ain't happening. Not allowed. If he was allowed, he would be in Raised Green already. Believe me. What the hell is Fernandinho? Is he a center back now? He's a center back now? What the fuck? Assuming he can play other positions. Yeah, he can still play CDM. He would have to be a designated player, but yeah, he's available. At 35, you really want to spend a DP spot? I mean, for one season, that might not be bad, because he's probably going to, wait, is he even... No, you can't get him. Never mind. He's retiring, can't have him. You really sound like Mater from Cars. Like tuh Mater without the tuh. Raul Jimenez? Probably not. Alex, you're overshooting, man. I have a feeling you're gonna want to really send me a lot of players, because a lot of the players, yeah, no, not at 29 and playing in the Prem, not happening. Talisca, if he's still playing in China, he should be fine. I said any players in China are available. Okay, whoa. Didn't know he was 86 rated and only 26 years old. He would have to be a superstar, though. He's available. Any players in China are, but that one would have to be a superstar signing. That is more than just a designated player. That's a bit mad. Nicholas Benedetti. Lewis coming to DC. To be fair, Tim, he was at Dortmund first. I should get first dibs on him. I don't even know who Benedetti is. Who is it? Nicholas Benedetti. 23 years old. Ooh, 81. That would be a designated player, but he'd be available. Actually, what is he? You guys are bringing some interesting players to my attention. Ooh, yeah, he's available. Yep, Nicholas Benedetti is available. Designated player. Koulibaly, hell, are you serious with that? Well, there's about to be a rumble in the chat for Robert Lewandowski. I think one thing is for certain. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Robert Lewandowski in MLS in Season 3. Almost guaranteed. And if both of you join the Ballon d'Or club and both of you want Robert Lewandowski, that's going to be awkward. I would wait to see what the allocation order is going to be. Because only one of you can have him, and it's going to be off the allocation order if both of you want him. So, just saying. That right there is exactly why we have the allocation order. Tim is tanking for Lua in the season. Tim is 100% tanking for Lewandowski. He's like, you know what? Sell Areola. Sell all my freaking players. Don't want any. Bill Hamid, scumbag. Get the fuck out of here. Don't want any of them. Sell everybody. Give me all the scumbags. Keep Flores at the team. It's fine. Just to get Lewandowski next season. Tim's about to be first in the allocation order. See? That's why we need promotion and relegation. Then Tim finishes last in the East. Guess what? Tim's fired. New person taking over for DC. I'm tanking for freaking Saren? What? What are you talking about? Saren? Who's Saren? Darwin Saren? He's at Houston. Darwin Saren is at Houston. You can't have Darwin Saren. Ross McCrory? I'm tempted to let you have him just because I don't like him. That's a tough one. I don't... Fuck, that's really tough. He would have to be a designated player because he has over 80 potential. He's in Europe, but not at a big league. He is at the best team in Europe, Pride of Scotland, though. Come on. He's at Rangers. Man. Is that... I don't think that's very realistic. It's borderline. It's borderline. Ugh. That's a tough one. Fucks with those Scottish wages. Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz would be a superstar. Yeah. Alfonso Davies? No, definitely not happening. Dean Campbell? I don't know about Ross McCrory, man. That's a tough one. I'd have to say, I gotta say no on McCrory. Just because if he was not at Celtic or Rangers, he would probably be okay. As a designated player. It's still very, I don't know. Let me look at Dean Campbell real quick. So Aberdeen, just don't know about these Scottish players, man. Young Scottish players like that. Can we just ban Scottish transfers? Because I don't know what to do with these ones. I don't know. He's got 78 potential. It's not even as much as, I mean, McCrory has 82. He only has 78, but he's still a young player in Europe. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do. What's the allocation order? I can pop that back up real quick. Bam. Oh, shit. Put it too high. There. There's your allocation order. So if anybody, if you know, if two people are going for the same player, it would come down to allocation order. And I'm probably not. That's tough. If the same team has to use the allocation order twice, God, I hope that doesn't happen. Do I move them down to the bottom? I mean, I suppose I should. If they have to make an allocation order claim, move them to the bottom. I just don't want to have to keep up with that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if someone has to make an allocation order claim. I don't know what to do. We'll see. Alberto Moreno. Go for it. Marco Royce, not gonna happen. Royce ain't leaving Dortmund. So that's the thing I was tempted with Neuer as well. Is Neuer gonna leave Bayern? I mean, he's rumored to anyway, so I guess. I don't think Royce is leaving Dortmund, so Royce is not gonna be available. Jordan Jones, why you keep picking on the Rangers? Man, I told you I don't know. Nah, Jordan Jones probably not. No, Jordan Jones is a no. Just leave Rangers alone, man. I don't know what to do with the Scottish players. Jonathan David? No, that's a no as well. I know who Jonathan David is. He's the Canadian striker, right? No, that ain't happening. John Fleck. You guys with the fucking Scottish players. Sheffield United's in the Prem. Let me, if they're in the Prem, then probably not. Let me look. No, they're not. What? Stoke is back? Damn. No, they're not. Okay, yeah, so Fleck would be okay. He's in the championship, so John Fleck would be fine. He's 29, 76 rated. Are you asking if he'd be a DP? That's a tough one. 76. Might allow that one as just a transfer. Close enough to 30. Yeah, I think he would just be a regular player. Matt Doherty. Matt Doherty. You want yourself a little Matt Doherty, do you? Matty Doherty. 28 years old. Nope, because he's in the Prem. He's with Wolves. Can't have Doherty. He does not. Well, I guess he does sort of look Irish. Jason Punchin. JC Punchin is a superstar transfer, Tim. You can only have Jason Punchin Or Robert Lewandowski. I think we know that you're going to go for Puncheon here, aren't you? You'd sell the whole house just to get Jason Puncheon, huh? Oliver McBurney? That doesn't even sound like a real player. Thiago? Thiago, I'm almost certain is going to be a superstar. Really? I have to just look for Thiago? Is that a thing? Oh, he's no. You can't have. No, he's 29 at Real. No. Nope, not happening. Di Maria. Di Maria could be one. 32. He'd have to be a superstar. He'd have to be a superstar transfer, but he's doable. I'd allow Di Maria as a superstar transfer. Superstar transfers are ones that are just not really realistic, but not, like, insane. So, Di Maria, yes. Eriksson, no. Ronaldo, yes. Mbappe, no. I couldn't remember who else I was going to say. Alexis McAllister? I don't know who that is. If it's Scottish, I'm going to freaking time you out. I swear to God. Oh, my God. He's Argentinian. I had the banhammer ready. Alexis McAllister from Brighton. No, because he's already 80 rated and he's playing in England. He's 86 potential. The hell no. Modric? Can I have Modric as my superstar? Modric, I'm pretty sure would be... Yeah, you could have Modric. Yeah. Modric would be okay. Oh, shit. I forgot I was on the wrong thing again. Yeah, Modric. Modric would be fine as a superstar. He's almost borderline not even a superstar. No, he's still at Man City. I think he'd have to be a superstar still. What do I have to do for a superstar transfer? You have to be a member of the Ballon d'Or Club. Those are the only people that get transfers. Or superstar transfers. Or superstar signings. I can't remember what I call them. You just have to join the channel as a member of the Ballon d'Or Club. Golden Boot gets you a guaranteed... Well, it did. Don't join the Golden Boot Club now if you don't have a team, because you don't get it. You don't get one, because I don't have any teams left. But if you do have a team and you join the Ballon d'Or Club, then you do get a superstar transfer. Is that on YouTube? Yeah, the join on YouTube, yeah. A member of the channel. Where's Kaku? Kaku is at New York Red Bulls. I sent you my shortlist and a few names for my superstar transfer. I will have a quick peek at this. Ooh, that first name is a banger, you know. Bro, I totally forgot about him. That's a throwback name, but he's still young enough, I think. I'm pretty sure he's like 20. I'm not going to look on here because I don't want to give anything away, but that's a good, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Wait, Kevin, you didn't send me anything for your superstar. Did you send something for your superstar? Because I didn't get it. Did you say you did? I didn't see anything for your superstar transfer, but the names on the list look good. I can almost guarantee you'll get two of those people. But you don't. Wait, you have Cincinnati, right? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure you have Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati. So you don't want whatever his name is. Licata. You don't want Licata back then. Paul Pogba? No, come on. Come on. You know you ain't getting Paul Pogba. Not until he's like 33, 34. How many midfielders you don't want? How old is Pogba? Whoa. He's only 27. Get the fuck out of here with Paul Pogba. Joan Sasso. Who? Mallorca. He's definitely allowed. But coming from Spain and only 23 years old with nearly 80 potential, he'd have to be a designated player. So if you want to spend a designated player spot on a right back, more power to you. I'm not sure I would spend one on that guy. Only because he's at Mallorca. Like, he's not at a big team. I mean, it he's probably pretty unrealistic. But as a designated player, I would probably allow that. I guess Dean Campbell. Oh, man, as a designated player, though. Yeah, Dean Campbell would have to be a designated player. Coming from Europe, man, if they're close to 80 potential, they're going to be designated players. Even if they're not. I mean, if they have... Yeah, if they're young and they have like 70, 75 or lower, maybe not a designated player, but it's tough. Jose Maria Silero? Who the hell is that? When you go for younger players, you run a lot higher risk of not getting them because they're unrealistic. Who the hell is that? Who the fuck is this guy? Royal Antwerp? Who the fuck is that? I've never even heard of this guy. He's got 4-star, 4-star. He's 28 years old and he has a broken rib. Oh, he's just fitting a week, though. I'd say, yeah. He'd be a designated player. But, yeah, that would be okay. Are the Copa team on this save? Probably. I don't know. Check Boateng. Jerome Boateng? You want Jerome Boateng? $32 years old. 80 overall. He's at Villarreal. Again, this would be a player you can put on your list, but have a backup ready, because this is a borderline one, too. I'm tempted to say yes, just because he's fallen so quickly out of favor of everyone. But on the other hand, at one point, he was like one of the best center backs in the world. At 32... As a designated player, I would say yes. Not as a superstar, just a designated player, I would allow that one. That one is very close to saying no, but if you want a designated player to use on him, yes. Take a break before the Rangers stream? Yeah, I'm still got an hour and a half before that. We can do a few. We can look up a few more players. Who the hell is that? Gaich? Adolfo Gaich. I see. Young player. 84 potential. That one is close to being not realistic. But he's 77, still at San Lorenzo. I'd say as a designated player, yes. You could have him as a designated player if you wanted him. Cheryshev or Shalov? Hold on, let's see. Cheryshev. Wow, Cheryshev's 30 at Valencia. As a designated player, I would allow that. Cheryshev is a DP, yes. Fedor Shalov? Probably not. I'm sure if this is the guy I think it is. Yeah, no. Not this guy. Too young, too good of potential. Still, well, he's not in Europe, he's in Russia, but whatever. Still, or yeah, technically Europe is in Russia. Russia's weird. It's like, spans over like 2 countries. It's weird. But no Chalov. Jurgen Damm. Pretty sure Damm would be okay. I mean, as a player, yeah, you could have him. He's not even a designated player. If you want Jurgen Damm, you can have him. How much longer are you going to be streaming? Not too much longer. We're about to wrap this thing up. I feel like I've given you guys enough of examples of what is allowable. And again, if you're not sure, make a longer list. Get a range of players. You think someone's a little bit too high, tear it down a little bit down the list so that there's some lower players just in case. Kim Jong-un is dead? Okay. Ante Budimir. 29 at Mallorca. I'd allow that one. That one's not even a designated player. You wanted Budimir, you could have him. Not even a DP. Yes, he's in England. But he's not even like... 76 is really like the cutoff, I would say, for players from Europe that are max potential not being a designated player. So 76, max potential, almost 30. Mallorca's not a big team in Europe. That would be fine. Just a transfer, not even a designated player. May overlap with your Ranger stream, not a window to squeeze into. It's cool, Tomo, man. You do you, man. If you want to stream, go stream. Don't try to fit it around my streams. It's like the only day I have off this week, like anytime soon. So I'm piling in the streams today. Jesus Gallardo. All right, this is probably going to be the last one I look up. Jesus Gallardo. I feel like I've given you guys enough looks. These are the... Wait, Jesus Gallardo plays in New England. Can't have him. He's already out of team. Debussy's doo-doo. If you want Debussy, have Debussy. Debussy. He's 35 years old. He's probably, what, 60, 70, 73? He's at Benevento. Have Debussy. I always try to fit in with others I watch. Yeah, I mostly do too. But like I said, you got to do what you got to do, man. Yeah, I should be okay for Mini Coopers later tonight. Briand and Julian Gressel back. Eh? Where is Julian Gressel? Oh, he is at DC. What are you talking about, man? What are you about? You trying to do a trade for Pity Martinez? Gressel for Pity Martinez? Not bad. I like Gressel, man. I love Julian Gressel. And Briand, didn't he retire? Nope, guess he didn't. Is he retiring? He's retiring at the end of the season. I mean, I can still move him if you want to do that, but take a look at your right mids. do have Areola. Let's just look at it like this. Got Areola. Frickin' Emmanuel Boateng. That's it, Flores. Gressel. Oh, yeah, Visca. I forgot about him, man. Yeah, you do have 3 good right mids. Segura's not a bad backup either. You got some... Yeah, you were stacked at right mid, actually. I still prefer Gressel as a center mid, but that's me. Given his skill set. Yeah, I just prefer him in center mid. He is quick. He's quicker than what he used to be, though, I think. Still prefer him there. Still prefer him at center mid. Yeah, go ahead, Tomo. It's fine. And Durkin's still there? Is he still there? Hell yeah, Chris Durkin's still there. He's got 78 potential. I thought he used to have like 80 plus. Well, he's about to have 80 plus. Now he's got 80 potential. See, I bump players. So you don't have to have like if you bring in a player that only has like mid 70s, they could get a little bump. I do it kind of randomly, so it happens. Obafemi Martins? I don't think he's in this game. Please tell me you're not talking about Obafemi. You're talking about Michael Obafemi or Obafemi Martins? Or Tope? Oh, no, that's the only Obafemi. Oh, that would not be a realistic signing. But this guy's in there. Did you get my list? Let me look. ZRC. I did, yes. Ooh, those are interesting designated players, my friend. Interesting indeed. All right. Looks good. Looking good. Looking good. What? Do you have a right wing or a cam? I think Thompson's missing for me. I don't. What team were you again? Oh, San Jose. Wait, is he missing? Let me look. That's the last thing I'm gonna do though. We'll look at Tommy Thompson. Sometimes. God damn it. Sometimes players do slip through the cracks. So when I send you your like your little team synopsis. Didn't he move to like left back or some shit? He's not there. Pretty sure he's not a midfielder anymore. Yeah, it looks like Tommy Thompson's gone. Yep, looks like he's gone. So yeah, when I send you your little, your team recap thing, if you see a player missing, let me know and I can bring him back. So if you want Tommy Thompson, I can bring him back. If I remember to do that, let me grab. I need, where's my freaking, this one. I need this. Okay, I need this. Oh God, San Jose. Tommy Thompson. Okay, there we go. He's on there. Okay, I'll bring him back for you. Yeah, like I said, sometimes I just miss players. I swear sometimes they don't show up on the list of like transfers and shit, and I just don't see them. Alex Hintz, is it Hintz or Heinz? I think it's Heinz, isn't it? Hintz? I don't know. So you still want that superstar? I got you. Okay. I know at least one of those players on that list is on someone else's. So that'll be an allocation order thing. But I mean, at least you got backups on there. I can tell you one of the goalkeepers on there is on someone else's list. It's probably pretty obvious which one it is, but hopefully you have more backups on there. I didn't look at the other, like a lot of the other players, but send you my lineup on Instagram. Okay, I'll check that. Send you my shortlist. I like Paul because he's my favorite DC player. Yeah. Everyone wants P.D. Martinez. The funniest part is, Ken doesn't have Twitter, so you can't even message him to get him. Didn't I just look at Alex's list? Alex. Hits. Yes. Good. And that is for LAFC. That's right. Okay. So I have Alex Heinz. I don't know how to say it. ZRC, got a list from you. LA Lads, got you. Spidey, got you. Actually, I don't think I have a short list for you, but I have your 11. I have something from you. Kevin, I've got you. Ellis, got you. I've got Lauren Patel. I got you. Right? Isn't this who? Yeah, this is who this is. I swear you said... Oh, yeah. It is. This is Lauren Patel, by the way. Yep, got you. Chaos, I got you. And I've got everyone else that was in here last year as well. So, still missing a few people. So, we'll see what happens. If I don't have lists by like, Tuesday. Could be a bit of an issue. But, hopefully, we have lists from everyone by, like, Tuesday. Unsure if what I want is doable. You know, like I said, just give me a list. If you're not sure if the players are going to be workable, if they're not realistic enough, give me some other options. I thought I sent you my short list. Alex French, I'm pretty sure I saw yours, right? Didn't I say you? Oh, wait. Is it in here? Oh, yeah, got you. I just haven't accepted it yet. Okay, there we go. Got Alex French as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the new people. 9 including Ken on Instagram. So we're missing still like 4 or 5 more? Something like that. We have 19 out of 23. 4 more? We're missing 4. Who are we missing? Let me take a little look. We're missing Colin for Dallas. We're missing... Colin Revs for Toronto, I think. Missing both Collins. Yeah, I don't have one for Toronto either. And NYCFC in Chicago. Chalitha and Clemen. Missing those ones. Send me that DM and I will get your short lists. So I need Colin Whitehead. Colin Revs fan. Revs fan is doing Toronto. It's weird. Chalitha and Clement. And then we'll have everyone. You're not getting Hank Nathan. Nathan wants Opara back so bad. All right. I think we've gone over everything. Again, we'll just recap really quick for the transfers. You'll get 2 non-designated player transfers per transfer window. 1 designated player transfer per window. I would say try not to mix up your designated player, or not rotate your designated players too often, like selling them and stuff. It's not very realistic to do it like that. So if you get a designated player, you're going to be sticking with them for a while. Other than that, I mean, just keep it somewhat realistic, you know? Keep it somewhat realistic. Vary your shortlist with different players, different levels, you know, just in case you don't get the top ones you want. And hopefully that will be it. And also, when you send me the shortlist, try to just make it one list. Don't send me like a million different messages, because then I won't know. It's easier if it's just one list. So if you have to edit your list at all, just resend the entire list. That way I'm not scrolling through it. Because if you do it like that, I'm going to miss somebody. I'll miss a player if you do it like that. So just if you have to edit it at all, or you want to add a player, take a player out, or something like that, just resend the whole thing. That way I'll know the exact order of the players you want, in the players you want them in, and it'll be a concise list. And that way we won't have any issues. Hopefully. But with that, I don't even have... Is OBS even still up? There it is. Oh, well, there's OBS. Okay. With that, go back to this. There we go. With that, we'll end this one here for today. Appreciate you guys taking part in this series. And everybody that joined the Ballon d'Or Club, this is going to make a very, very interesting season number 2. I think we have now 4 members. There's going to be 4 superstar transfers with potentially 2 or 3 more to come. It's going to get a bit nutty, isn't it? I think it is. Well, I appreciate you guys and all the support on this series and everyone taking part. I'm looking forward to season number 2. Stay tuned to the MLS Career Twitter for that transfer window news. And I will see you guys. If you're coming back for the Rangers stream, I'll see you guys in about an hour and a half. Otherwise, I'll see you next one. See ya.